Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavatim Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki. Rudraj Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai. So we're going to read some shlokas from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, third canto, chapter number 17, titled as The Victory of Hiraṇyākṣa. This is an amazing story of two demons, Hiraṇyākṣa and Hiranyakashipu. They were born from womb of Diti, and their father's name was Kashyapa Muni. So the elder son was Hiranyakashipu and the younger was Hiraṇyākṣa. Both of them had demoniac qualities, asura. They were very tall, very giant, very powerful. And Hiranyakashipu had done the tapasya of Lord Brahmaji, and he had obtained a boon that he cannot be killed by astra or shastra, by human or animal, or he cannot be killed within his house or outside his house. He cannot be killed in the sky or on the earth. In this way, various permutation and combination he had asked from Brahmaji so that he becomes immortal. So Hiranyakashipu almost became immortal actually. And his younger brother Hiraṇyākṣa was also very powerful, very strong. And he was so strong that he could travel to Devaloka, to Indraloka, and defeat demigods. He was so powerful that when demigods saw him coming, they got scared of Hiranyakashipu and they ran away and hid. So Hiraṇyākṣa, when he attacked Indraloka, all the Devi Devatas ran away. So Hiraṇyākṣa could not fight with them because they all got scared of him. So Hiraṇyākṣa, who had a very strong body, very tall, giant body, and had a mace with him, Gada, after threatening the Devatas, then he jumped into the ocean. And when he jumped into the ocean, the presiding deity of the ocean is Varuna Devata. Varuna Devata, he stays in a place within the ocean which is called Vibhavari, which is the home of Varuna Devata. So Hiraṇyākṣa was moving within the ocean, and as he was moving within the ocean, giant waves were created from the ocean. And these waves were very big. It disturbed all the living entities within the ocean. So this shloka and further describes how powerful was Hiraṇyākṣa. So we learn about Hiraṇyākṣa and his strength. The shloka here is 3.17.27. It says, Tratopalabhya suralokapalakam yado gananam rishabham prachetasam smayam pralabdham pranipatyanichava jagad me dehi adhiraj samyugam. Vibhavari is the home of Varuna, the lord of aquatic creatures and guardian of lower region of universe, where the demons generally reside. There Hiraṇyākṣa fell at Varuna's feet like a low-born man, and to make fun of him, he said with a smile, "Give me battle, O Supreme Lord." So Hiraṇyākṣa reached to the depth of the ocean, where Varuna resides in his home, which is called Vibhavari. And Hiraṇyākṣa was mocking was teasing Varun Devata, and he says, "Oh, can you please give me something? I am begging from you." So Varun Devata said, "What do you want?" So he started smiling and says, "I want to fight with you." Because his intention was to mock Varun Devata. He was very powerful actually, he could defeat him. Or Prabhupada explains in the purport. The demoniac person always challenges others and tries to occupy others' property by force. Here, these symptoms are fully displayed by Hiraṇyākṣa, who begged war from a person who had no desire to fight. So, this is one of the demoniac qualities, to occupy others' property by force. Take somebody else's possession and threaten them. So, which is not good. Now, another quality of demons is they want to fight for no reason. So these are some of the demoniac qualities. Further, next shloka it is said, Tvalokapalo adhipatir brachash barahachava viryapaho durmadavi ramaninam vijitya loke akhila daitya danavan Yadarajasuyena Puryajata Prabhu. Hiraṇyākṣa is saying to Varuna Devata, the guardian of the ocean, he says, "You are the guardian of entire sphere and the ruler of wide fame. Having crushed the might of arrogant and conceited warriors, and having conquered all the Daityas and Danavas in the world, you once performed Rajasurya, sacrifice to the Lord." So, Hiraṇyākṣa, he is glorifying / mocking Varuna Devata. And he says, "You are very powerful. You crushed the Daityas. Daityas are the demoniac people and Danavas. So Varun Devata once defeated Daityas and Danavas. And you also performed Rajasurya Yagna, and that was to please Lord Vishnu. And Hiraṇyākṣa was a demoniac. He was against Lord Vishnu. So he was mocking Varun Devata. Oh, you have defeated so many of Danavas, so many Asuras, and you performed Ashwamedh to please my enemy, who is Lord Vishnu. That is why I want to fight with you." So Hiraṇyākṣa says, Saivam utti ushikta madena vidisha dradam pralabdho bhagavan pampati rosham samuptam shamayana swayadhya vyavochadango pashamam gatavayam. Thus mocked by an enemy whose vanity knew no bounds, the worshipful Lord of waters waxed angry. But by dint of reason, he managed to curb the anger that had sprung up in him. And he replied, "O dear one, we have now desisted from the warfare, having grown too old for combat." So Varuna Devata, he knew that this Hiraṇyākṣa is making mockery of me. So Varun Devata became angry. But intelligent people, they know when to become angry and when not to become angry. So there is no point in becoming angry when somebody is trying to tease you or trying to mock you. If you become angry, then they get more motivated and they will try to make you more angry. They will tease you more. So Varun Devata knew that this guy is here to humiliate me. So he said, "I am too old to fight with you. And I cannot fight with you." Even Varun Devata could have fought with him. But he did not want to initiate a war with a person who has no intelligence. So we have to be very selective in picking up the quarrel with somebody. We should not waste our time in quarreling with others for no reason. Prabhupada ji explains in the purport. See, warmongering materialists always create fighting without reason. So there are people who are always wanting to fight. We should not be like that. We should avoid fighting, avoid becoming angry. Otherwise, if we become too angry and we start fighting with everybody and anybody, if somebody says something which is against you or something which is criticizing you, or people are planning something against you, just leave it to Krishna. Krishna will take care of it. Do not worry. Just engage all your time and service and intelligence in remembering Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Or spend time in reading Ramayana or Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Reading pastimes of the Lord are very, very purifying. It makes your life blissful, and it quietens your mind also. If you really want to be peaceful, then read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and Ramayana. These are the two best. So further shloka it is said, Pashyami nanyam purushat puratanad yah samyuge tvam ranamarga kovidam aradhyasya aradhyishyati asurar shabheti tam manashvinoyam granate bhavadrisha. You are so skilled in war that I do not see anyone else but most ancient person, Lord Vishnu, who can give satisfaction in battle to you. Therefore, O chief of Asuras, approach him, whom even heroes like you mention with praise. So now Varun Devata is very smart. He knows that this Hiraṇyākṣa, he is a very demoniac and only Lord Vishnu can kill him. So he says, I am very old. Why do you want to fight with the old man? You fight with the most powerful person, Lord Vishnu. If you fight with him, he will give you the satisfaction of fighting. So he says, O chief of Asuras, approach Lord Vishnu, whom even heroes like you mentioned with the praise. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada. Aggressive materialist warriors are actually punished by the Supreme Lord for their policy of unnecessarily disturbing world peace. Therefore, Varuna advised Hiraṇyākṣa that the right course to satisfy his fighting spirit would be to fight with Lord Vishnu. Nowadays, we can see that there is so much war, fighting going around in the world for no reason. All these people are disturbing the world peace. And there will be a time when Lord will come and punish all these people. Because people are fighting, throwing the bombs and throwing the nuclears and so many things. We can see so many countries are at war now at this present time. This fight between Israel and Palestine, and the fight between Israel and Iran, and Russia and Ukraine. So people are very aggressive, materialistic point, And because of this, the whole world is getting disturbed, right? So they will be punished. All of these people who are disturbing the peace of the world will be punished one day. It is said here, next shloka, Tham viram marad avipadya vishmaya shashi yashe vira shaye svabhirvrata yastvad vidhanam asatam prashantai rupani dhatte sadanugraha hechaya. Varuna continued, on reaching him, you will be rid of your pride at once and will lie down on the field of battle surrounded by dogs for eternal sleep. It is in order to exterminate wicked fellows like you and to show his grace to the virtuous that he assumes his various incarnations like Varaha. So Varun Devata is now talking to Hiraṇyākṣa in strong words. He says, once you fight with Lord Vishnu, then your pride will be destroyed and you will be killed by Lord. And to teach the lesson to the wicked people like yourself, Lord Vishnu takes various incarnations, something like Lord Varaha. Purport Srila Prabhupada explains, Asura do not know that their bodies consist of 5 elements of material nature, and that when they fall, they become objects of pastimes for the dogs and vultures. Varuna advised Hiraṇyākṣa to meet Vishnu in his boar incarnation, so that his hankering for aggressive war would be satisfied and his powerful body would be vanquished. So people generally forget that this body is temporary arrangement for the soul. Ultimately, the body is made up of 5 elements. Here it is, Prabhupada is 5 elements. And what are the elements? Pancha Mahabhuta, earth, water, air, fire and ether. Bhumi, apo, analo, vayu, mana, khama, buddhi, evacha. So this material nature, when the body is finished, what happens? Some people burn it, some people bury it, or some people feed it to the animals, this dead body. So Varuna Devata said that Hiraṇyākṣa, even if you might be very strong and very powerful, but this is a temporary arrangement. Do not think that you are here forever. So it's a very, very important. When we face our enemy, we should feel this compassion that this guy who is trying to act against me and trying to become my enemy, he does not know that the body in which he is there is very, very temporary. Nothing is permanent here. Why should we fight with others? There's no point. So, in this way, Bhaktivedanta purport of 3rd canto of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is finished. Hiraṇyākṣa, victory of Hiraṇyākṣa over all the directions. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll continue this chapter next time. I will continue with chapter number 18, where Hiraṇyākṣa will fight with Lord Vishnu. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari.